On behalf of the Committee for U.S. International Broadcasting, I'd like to congratulate BBG Governors Victor Ashe, McCue and Michael Meehan for receiving the Champion of Free Speech Award given by the New York chapter of the Visual Artists Guild. As the former president of the New York chapter, I was happy to recommend these three BBG governors for their hard work this past year to promote and improve U.S. news broadcasts to China, Tibet, Russia, and other nations without free media. We also congratulate these three governors for all of their outstanding efforts to help restore the integrity of Radio Free Europe, Radio Liberty. We are sure that the courageous journalists in Russia and in other Radio Liberty broadcast areas who through no fault of their own were removed from their jobs last year and are looking forward to being reinstated. We are confident that their audience appreciates everyone who took this matter seriously so that RFE-RL could uphold their congressional mandates. And once again, we applaud the efforts of Kevin Klose to reform Radio Liberty. CUSIB remains aggrieved that cuts to Voice of America and Radio Free Asia broadcast service to China continue. While not discounting the importance of other media delivery platforms, shortwave radio remains the most affordable, the safest, and the most reliable channel to pass information to the most oppressed and economically deprived groups fighting for their human rights. We implore the BBG to think about this underserved audience and restore radio frequencies and money for broadcasters. The budget for these services needs to be increased by the BBG and by Congress. CUSIB is appalled to hear that the White House has chosen to replace Victor Ashe on the BBG board, while two other vacancies remain unfilled. This news came while BBG's interim presiding governor, Michael Linton, has missed every board meeting for the last 5 months, thus preventing the board from having a quorum. The loss of Victor Ashe at this time would be a huge blow to U.S. international broadcasting at a time of increasing risk abroad to national security. He is the only governor with a perfect attendance record at board meetings. Victor Ashe is a champion of media freedom, free speech, transparency, and good government. He turned out to be right on every issue of mismanagement and waste that he raised. Together with Governors McCue and Michael Meehan, and with the support of Secretary of State John Kerry's designee, Secretary Sonnenschein, he led the fight to save RFE-RL's mission and reputation. He is a hero to rank-and-file journalists and other federal and non-federal employees. He has won admiration and support of the BBG Employee Union for his efforts to reform the agency's bureaucracy at the International Broadcasting Bureau. His efforts demonstrate how bipartisanship can work effectively. Replacing Victor Ashe on the BBG board at this time is incompressible and looks to many as an attempt by bureaucrats and big financial political contributors to get rid of a governor who annoyed them with his demands for accountability, transparency, and good performance for American taxpayers. CUSIB is also deeply concerned that some BBG members and nominees whose private media companies for which they work do big business in China and Russia have a conflict of interest with promoting media freedom, which annoys governments that control business access for such media companies. Victor Ashe, and for that matter, the majority of current BBG members, have no such conflict of interest issues. CUSIB will officially and respectfully request that the White House reconsider its decision to replace Governor Ashe, and to do so in consultations with Senator Mitch McConnell and other leaders in the U.S. Senate, and submit new nominations to fill vacancies on the BBG board before any of the experienced governors who work hard and show up for meetings are replaced. Thank you.